G'day again, welcome back to Dad vs Son, our playthrough of Combat Volume 2, Scenario 13. Get that radio! We're about to go on with turn 5, and for better or worse, this is the card that I've chosen to go with this time because I wanted the initiative. So they're up to something, it's an order, and again we have to do an enemy event. So let's roll up and see what we've got. And it is swearing! Number 9, enemy minefield. Righto. If rolled during the orders phase or as a result of successful planning roll, a random character realizes they are in a minefield. Roll D6. Okay. And we have a 4. So it's Baker team. A friendly character in a minefield may be... hang on. If rolled during the order, they're in a minefield. Otherwise, forget about that. A friendly character in a minefield may be given search orders to mark at the end of the turn. Successful flip, entering or leaving a minefield, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now we've got to go to Baker team, which are these 3 down here, and it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. So it's our little friend here, Private Johnson, our BAR man, who's decided he's wanted to jump into a minefield because he's just that kind of guy. Now I'm sure I had one of these. Ugh. God almighty. Okay, that's not the one I bloody wanted. I'm sure I had one of these already clipped, but it doesn't appear so. Okay, so let's just pull one and clip it and go from there. Okay. Oh. So Private Johnson has stepped into a minefield, which wasn't an overly sensible thing to do. So there he is. Righto, so we can get rid of that. I'll pause it there, continue with orders, and come on. Righto, so we're good to go. So I've given Private Moore and Private Donahue charge orders, and they're going to try and get in with this little fella right there and take him out. Our little man, Private Johnson, has got a search order. He wants to try and find out if he can actually find this minefield or not, so then he can try and get out of it next turn, which will be fun. Over here, we've got our 2 wounded people still hiding, so that'll let Private Williams try and fix himself up this turn, bandage himself up, and then hopefully, if he can do that, then next turn he can come over and try and help this guy. Corporal Diaz is going to try and evade forward and get into the building so that he'll be there with the rest of Charlie, who are going to, these 2 are going to evade, and this guy's going to try and sneak in. So he's sort of going to sneak, and then probably sneak in there next turn. And again, we have sprint orders on Abel. So nobody is aware, alert, or anything else at the moment, and the initiative will be Baker, Abel, red, Charlie, white, blue, yellow for turn 5, and here we go. So Baker first. So the first thing he's going to do is he's going to charge down here, out of line of sight of this guy. And he is going to charge to here, out of line of sight of this guy. So they can't be spotted. He's searching, so he's doing nothing. Right. Abel. All the way up here. And we're sprinting around again, so 1 and 1. Like that. Tidy up. And then we have red. Again, he can't see anything there. And if we come over here to red down here now, he can't see anybody through trees, hills, or anything else. So that's that. And we go on to Charlie. So the first thing this bloke is going to do, Corporal Diaz, is he is going, now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he is going to evade up onto the hill here. And he's out of range of anybody that can see him. Like that. These two are hiding. And these three here, we will sneak to here. And we will try and spot this guy. We're at a range of 4. Okay. Range of 4 is a +1. And he is no order in building, which is a -3. So we have a -2 to his roll. And he is a 6 + 1 is 7. So 5 or less. And we get a 4 and we spot this little fella. And he's a dummy as well. So 2 we've spotted, and they're both dummies at the moment. Not that I'm trying to cast dispersions on them or anything else. Okay, except that was wrong because we're only in impulse 1. Frigga digger durga durka. Let's go back. The alert. Waiting marker. So he does not move. This guy moves to here. And he's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he can see him. And the roll, we rolled a 4 anyway, so he had 6 - 2 is 4. So yes, he was spotted. My apologies, but it worked out. Okay, and then this guy will evade to here, like that. And that is that. White is no longer on the board. Blues, can't see anybody this way, can't see anybody this way or this way, and can't see anybody because he's inside the building. He's blocked by everything else. And yellow, again, same thing, can't do anything. Righto, so we can remove the white marker now because we don't need it anymore. And I'll just chuck it over there. In the wrong spot. There we go. Okay, and I'll bring these yellow and blue ones forward. Righto, so Baker first. So what he's going to do is he is going to run to here, charge to here, and charge to here, like that. And they're ready to go. They can both run up there and then melee on the last thingo, which is great. Searching does nothing. Charlie, No, sorry, Abel, then Charlie. Abel runs around, goes 1, 2. Again, can't see anything, can't see anything. And goes 1, 2 to there. Red, can't see across the crest of the hill here. Can't see anything here down the bottom. Charlie, hide, and evade here. Comes forward 1. Again, he still can't see. This guy's already spotted. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, still out of range. And t'other Charlies. This guy now moves 1 to here. This guy evades to here. And this guy evades to here. Blues, can't see anything. And can't see anything. And yellow, can't see anything. And we go on to impulse 3 with Baker. And this guy will go 1, 2 into there, and this guy will go 1, 2 into there as well. Okay, so these guys I'm going to move over to A space, and we'll put a melee marker down there so we know what's happening. This weighting comes off, he goes up there. These 2 go over there. And they're there. They're there. Okay, now, again, they can't spot this guy down here, but they can try and spot this guy over here. So the first one that's going to try and spot is Moore, and he is a 6, 7, 8. 8, and this guy is no order in trees, which is a -2, so 6 or less. And we get a 3, and we spot red here. And that is Soldat Otto. Okay, now going back to when they become alert. Come on, Herman the German. Weapon, no. Line of sight to a spotted friendly character. Well, I suppose if they're in melee, they've been spotted, haven't they? There is a melee within 3 hexes. 1, 2, 3. Yes, and he becomes alert. Okay, so on his next activation, because we've just done Baker, red is normal in cover, will hide. That's his order. But he hasn't got it yet. Okay. He's searching, so nothing happening there. Then Abel doing the runaround up top. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. We'll go 1, 2, and 1, 2 to there. and nobody can be seen still. Then we have red. So red will now hide. Oh, again, putting an American marker on him. So he hides this time. He can't spot anybody else. Oh, and this guy became alerted as well. Oh, Lieutenant Brandt. Okay, and he is a blue in cover, normal. He gets a run and gun 1. Okay, run and gun 1. Which seems like a pretty stupid thing to do, but okay. Right, so we've done Abel. Red is now hidden, and now we do Charlie. Hiding, evading, sneaking, evading, and evading, like that. And they're all done. Blue now gets his order, and he's not alerted to anything, and he can't see anything. And that's that. And we're on impulse 3, so Abbas can't do anything for melee. And then we go to impulse 4. Oh, yellow. Still can't see anything, sorry. And then on to impulse 4. And we have Baker. And Baker can melee this time. So let's come and have a look-see. Now, when we melee, we use weapon skill, I thought, which the charge having a +1, I don't know what that means then. But anyway, it will help with everything. Okay, so the first person going to have a go is Private... I can't see his name again, sorry. Donahue, who is a weapon skill 7. So 7 or less. Gets a 5. And it's a light wound on Abbas. And now he has to do his wound TQ. So he's at a 5, -1 is a 4 or less, and gets a 1. So he does it, so he goes down 1. So he goes down to, cautious. Okay, and now we have Private Baker, who is a weapon skill 5. So 5 or less, and we get a 7, so no, nothing there. Okay. So that's Baker there. The other guy is searching, so he does nothing there. So he does his TQ now. Or at the end of the turn. Hang on, I've got to check that again. At the end of the turn, so not yet. Okay. So Baker's done. We go on to Abel, who is continuing their fun run. And we'll go 1, 2, and 1, 2. like that. Red. So this guy can't see anything because he's on level 1, looking across level 1 trees onto 0, but it crosses the level 1 ridge, and same there. So no, can't see anything. Red down here is hiding, so he can't do anything. He can't see anybody. I should put those red markers on these two because they have been spotted. Like that. Okay. Charlie. Okay. Did I move him last time when I wasn't supposed to? That's right. So he just stops there. My apologies again. We evade into here. He sneaks into there, and we evade into here like that. Blue, run and gun 1, so he runs up here. Now we're down behind trees here now, so he can't see us or anything else, and that's fine. And then yellow, and he can't see through orchards, hills, or anything else. So that is fine as well. So that's the end of that turn. So, except I forgot to do blue for his melee, of course. Okay, so he is a 4 minus 2, so he needs a 2 or less, and he's going to attack Private Donahue because he's the worstest one with a weapon skill. So 2 or less, and he gets a 1 and hits, and it is a light wound on Donahue. Light wound. Okay. And his TQ is 5 plus 2 is 7 minus 1 is 6. 6 or less, he gets it. So he goes down 1 and he becomes normal. And we'll remove his charge now as well. And we'll remove that charge as well. So he is bold, but he is lightly wounded, like that. Charge, bold goes away. Okay, so that's done. So what we have to do is our medic. Again, he is a 4 minus 4, so he needs a 0. Come on, smiley face. 1 again. He is really trying. Okay, and then our little man here, TQ check is a 6. For the search, here we go. 6 or less, gets an 8. No good. So he's not going to get out of there in a bloody rush. And that is that. Okay, so that's the end of turn 5. So we've still got our wounded guys up here. We've got our corporal moving up with the rest of Charlie up here. We've got our 2 people from Baker in melee, our other bloke, our BAR gunner, stuck in the minefield, and Abel is doing their end run around here. We've already discovered 2 German dummies, one from here and one from here, which is good. We don't know how many more there are. What I'd really like to do is probably capture the lieutenant if I can. He would be a good one to capture. for extra points. And we may be able to do something about that. It all depends on what orders they get next turn as well. So again, sorry about the little screwy bits and everything else, but I am trying, very, very trying. Okay, now, smoke we have to do, and it's smoke 4 for 105. So let's grab some more smoke. Smoke, smoke, and smoke, and more smoke. And let's see what we've got. Okay, so we have this smoke coming up even further to there. There's no fire here, so it doesn't matter. We have this one that hit here, and that one went up to there with that one, and that one goes up to there. So now we've got another one up here, and we've got another one up here, like that. So there's lots of cover here for our little wounded medic. Like that. Another smoke comes up this way, and we have another 6 up here because we've got a fire and that. And now we have to roll on the table. Okay, so 29 again. Okay, fire growth, and we're in trees. So a 0, 1, 2. No, it's a 3. So it doesn't become a raging fire, but it could spread. But we don't have to worry about that unless it becomes raging. So that's that. Okay, fairly short one that time, which is a lot better. Okay, so hang in there, and I will see you next time for turn 6. Bye for now.